because there is a whole lot of money in music. Like music money is like blood money. I'm telling you. Oh, that's it's really crazy.
Okay, so bro, for now.
That's it. That's it.
After a very long time, man,
That's it.
I'm really glad we are sitting like this again and
Yeah,
talking this time.
that's it.
So how have you been doing?
I've been good. Just pushing the grind, like trying to take it to the next level. And
Of
that
course.
kind of stuff. That's it.
It's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, a quick one. I would prefer if you do the introduction yourself.
Okay. Nice. My name is Victor Ben. I'm a music producer. That's
Yeah.
basically no, that's what.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, this is the face behind the popular tag. Vicky hit me with that shit.
You know,
This is the guy.
man,
Yeah.
because a whole lot of people don't get to see you, you know, that face.
Yeah, it's true. I guess that's just my kind of personality. That I've been this low key guy. Yeah, I don't attend shows, lot of shows. Even when I'm invited, when it's been announced that I'll be there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you won't see me. Yeah, it's just I
very
don't know.
few.
Maybe just that this past phase of my life I've been like that. But from that plan, like there are a lot of stuff's coming up very soon. Like,
Yeah.
you guys will be seeing a lot of.
Oh, shit. We can't wait.
Yeah, so
Okay, so how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for the past 8 years.
Hmm.
Yeah, professionally for
Yeah.
the past 8 years.
Okay, have you always been producing?
Yes. No, it didn't only start like that. It started from I was a rapper. I
Wow.
was a rapper. I started rapping in 2014. Yeah, 2013 was when I started rapping.
Hmm.
I started rapping from then from 2015 I started picking up interest in music production, and then 2016 I took the step towards learning professionally.
Take it professional.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have been on it since then. Like,
Okay.
no wonder you are. Oh, let me today job,
Let me
oh,
today.
guy. Eh?
Yes,
So it's been years of practice, learning, and experience.
yeah, experience. For someone like me, a lot of people may not actually know, but I'm actually a self-taught producer. Yeah, I learned on like YouTube. I just watched
Yeah.
random videos. Yeah, that was how I learned production.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable, man. Like, and you are this clean.
yeah. I don't know. Like it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just my thing. Like I just found out that I had this strong passion for it. So the kind of passion you have for something that you can do that thing for a very long time without even eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of passion I have for music production, and I discovered it. Like I had to just put almost everything I had into music production. That's it.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, basically, from these years of experience till right now,
Mm.
what genre of song do you say you focus on?
Afrobeats.
Afrobeats,
Yeah,
straight up.
Afrobeats. Straight on Afrobeats. That's my comfort zone. That's my specialty.
But do you sometimes dive into some other stuff?
A lot of times.
Mm,
Because as a music producer, you have to be versatile.
okay.
You don't just say you are this. Just that Afrobeat is my strongest point. I feel every human has a genre that they feel the most. That yeah, it speaks to them.
Yeah.
Afro does that to me more than any other genre. But I don't limit myself to just one genre.
Mm,
So I'm versatile. I do whether reggae or anyone like you can say it to me. That's just how it is.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it means you don't sometimes, like, do you select artists you work with in any form? Do you have, let's say, you you prefer working with this type of artist and
Uh,
you stand not to work with?
so basically, I work with almost every kind of artist. I think the only thing that stops me from working with an artist is maybe their character. Maybe if the lifestyle of that person doesn't really suit, and we having issues. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
okay.
only reason I work with even any standard of artist, any artist that like even if you are just starting up, I try as much as possible to encourage young artists,
Yeah,
help them with everywhere I can, like give them like from my experience, like teach them what I can teach them, coach them and all like tell them what to do,
yeah.
yeah, and like things to do to grow their music and all. So I don't limit myself to the people I work with except
Based on character.
bad characters and all. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I would personally appreciate that because I've had experience, back then.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think this is what, and is now I'm understanding what you were doing back then. I personally picked a lot from those sections,
Oh,
and
oh,
that's why
yeah.
I tried my best to sing because
That's crazy.
thank
I'm
you so
glad.
much, bro. If I've not said that before, I'm using this opportunity to say it.
I'm glad.
Okay, okay, okay. From your experience in the industry,
Mm.
when it comes to music production now, like making good music in general, let's say between an artist and a producer, one will have 65, or let me say one will have 60, one will have 40. Who do you think have the major role to play to make good sound, like to make a good song?
I think in this context, there are a lot of opinions. Honestly, a lot of opinions, but there are also like there are also like a fixed pattern to the way this thing works in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Working in the industry is different from working in this like in the normal like environment. So like where artists just come and talk.
Yeah,
But artists are not really maybe professional, but not
yeah,
on that level of the
yes,
industry, yeah,
yes,
industry standard. So while working with an industry standard producer, they are split. Like to every song you make, every sound you make, because a music producer is also a songwriter. So it's usually there's usually this fixed 50-50 split between the producer and the artist.
that's based on
For
the role.
yeah, for like income from music,
Okay, from the
like have different
streams.
areas, like different areas. So publishing
Yeah,
is where the producer gets like his major cut, like 50-50
royalty.
with the like his royalties with the artist. It's always
Yes.
50-50 for the
Okay,
artist.
okay.
For now, that's the one that like that I know I'll be entitled to, and the producer is also paid for the job
The
done
time,
at the
yeah.
time, the beat
Yes,
separately from
yes.
the royalties. Yeah. So coming down to the artist, like um, the artists that are not in the industry but very
Yeah,
professional,
yeah. Startups.
is about negotiation. You have to negotiate with the artist what they
Okay.
split because every all the income coming to like from the music is going directly to the artist. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can negotiate with the artist based on that. But when it comes to the industry, when you like, for example, when you work with a record label,
Yes.
yeah, there's a way everything is set up. Yeah, and everything you're entitled to is there by right. Like you have to even sign the documents
Yes.
before the song is put out there and all.
Okay. That's nice. I love the the way you tabled and differentiate like the different and how the industry base operates.
Yeah.
Understand? But do you think like I'm trying to get when it comes to, let's say you get to Spotify and you play a song,
Mm,
for a song for you to say like, oh, this song is good.
mm,
Understand?
yeah.
who do you think played the major role making the song good? The artist, producer.
Now, this is a very controversial question. Yeah, it's a very controversial question because we as the producers, we are like the backbone of every music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can never appreciate an a cappella the way you appreciate a full song that is made the beats and all. But then you have to understand that artistry is not a normal thing. I don't know how to put it. Like for someone like me that work with like some top artists, like
Yeah.
then like let me say for some of the artists that I met like when I was still starting or like, they were talented. I met a lot, but there are some people there that these people like they are just something else. So what they bring to the music, like you have to recognize it as well that it's without them that beat that beat will not make such impact. Yeah, so never despise like like for someone like me, I'd never despise like the work of an artist.
Yeah.
I appreciate it a lot because without them,
Mm.
I'm also kind of an artist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not kind of an artist. I'm also an artist. Yeah, I'm also an artist, and now that I'm talking about that, I'm putting out some songs very soon. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what you're working on.
Yeah. So I'm also an artist. So I know how difficult it is to be that creative, to sing something that people will appreciate. Yeah, to be that good. So yeah, for that I wouldn't I'll just hold my statement and say everybody's working together. Everybody works together. Nobody is more than the other. Yes.
Okay, so it's also 50-50.
Yeah, that's just how I see it. There are like some of the best artists that I've worked with. We don't like we don't okay, I'm the producer and my work is to make the beat and all.
Yeah.
But I'm not just the one making the beat. The artist is also giving ideas. We sit together, everything starts. Start constructing. He gets an idea and like, bro, what if we add this here? Well, you understand? So he's also contributing. And then while I am making this, he's writing. Most of like the good artists I work with, he's writing.
Yes.
And I'm contributing to his artistry as well.
Yes.
That's why I say it's just
a combo.
how will I put it? Yeah, it's a combo. It's like family. Like you work hand in hand.
You
like
just have to like sing.
Yes. You don't have to start thinking about I'm the one doing the majority of the. I don't do that.
So there must be a level of connection.
Yes.
That's what I'm picking here. That definitely must have to be.
Yeah. In fact, what I just said now regarding having the session and you're contributing, the artist is contributing.
Yes.
That is only happens with the artists you have that strong connection with. There are some artists there that you definitely will not be able to do that. They just buy your beat and record on top of it. Yeah, but you don't have to live there. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. So I want to touch on where you talked about the difference between an industry like standard industry-based artist and a startup. How would you, let's say someone that is a single artist, can the person be classified as the person have gotten into this industry-based artist? Like you can say this person is in the industry. He worked with this industry standard. Understand? And then what are these standard? Okay.
Let's see now for someone that is starting up.
Yeah.
Like artists that are starting up, especially we know the country we are in now.
Of course.
How the economy is.
Yes.
Yeah. So profession, as we all know, profession is like anything you do that brings out income.
Yeah.
Right. So a professional artist is an artist that generates money from generates revenue from his work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now there are levels to this. Some artists that are just starting, they only make majority of them only make money from the shows they perform in.
And little shows.
And all. Then there are others that they are making money from shows and also making money from streams. You
Yeah.
understand? So when you're making making money for that's like still another stage.
Yeah.
But industry standard is a whole lot more. An industry standard artist, first of all, like they are making money from endorsements, endorsement deals,
Okay.
sponsorship. Like there's a lot going on like in the background. Like everything is official. You don't just buy a beat from a producer and be like, okay, like let's negotiate the price, and then you pay. The producer sends you. No, that's
And
not
you
how
go
it works.
just
No, everything you do is documented. The beat I'm selling to an industry standard artist, like um, I have to make an invoice for it. I have to sign some documents.
mm,
Yeah, because that's just the difference. Everything is highly official. While the the also the professional artists that are not industry standard, you don't really have to go that far with them. Some of them I don't go that far with them. I don't have
it's
to.
okay.
Yeah, I don't even go on splits with them and all because
Yeah.
I know these people are still struggling
Yeah,
to.
but just that they are good.
They are
Understand?
good. Yeah, they
To a
are
certain
good.
level.
Very, really, really good. Some
Yeah.
of them, honestly, their talent or like what they can offer is industry standard, but they
Yeah.
are not industry standard artists because they are still everything is still unofficial. There's a lot of,
Okay. 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 I I love. I think I've gotten what I need. The difference between the officiality and the payment
yeah.
method, just the generally the operation.
The operation. I have to say this, and like most professional artists that are not industry standard, those ones you see that you know a manager. They don't even know what a manager does. Or you understand? There are
Yeah.
certain things, yeah, and there because
Yeah.
in the professional, like in the industry, like you need to work with like a lot of personnel, like professional people that like this is what they do. You pay them like they work for you. You have a lawyer that works for you. All this kind of thing. A lot of these upcoming artists that don't
Don't.
have it, and you can't call them an industry standard artist when they don't have this.
Okay. So wow. 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 It's a bunk of knowledge I'm gathering right now.
Like there's so much. I don't want to go deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some artists, especially upcoming and even big artists, but let me say upcoming artists for now,
Mm.
tend to prefer to perform with their dialects.
Yeah.
Understand? So, and for like someone who might say that it is that this person is like, representing, while some will say that this person is limiting
Mm.
himself. What's your opinion on that?
My opinion on that is that music is spiritual. I don't know. Like a lot of people have not experienced it, but I've experienced the spirituality of music. You don't need to understand what someone is saying, honestly, to enjoy his music. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. I listen to female a lot, but I don't know what the fuck he's saying. I said, I have no idea what he's saying.
Oh,
But I listen to a lot of rap, Igbo rap. In fact, like I identify a good Igbo rapper, but I don't know what they are saying.
yeah,
That's how music works. Like there are a lot of people that made it while being indigenous, like yourself.
yeah.
So you cannot call it limiting, honestly. It just depends on your level of grace. You can still become successful from that. But you have to be strategic.
Yeah.
You have to be strategic. Don't just say because of the passion you want to limit yourself in any way. Music is not just passion. People have to know that.
Yeah.
Music is business as well. Music
Purely
is
business.
When you get to a professional level, you understand how much more how much more attention you have to pay on the business side of
Business
music
side.
because there is a whole lot of money in music. Like music money is like blood money. I'm telling you. Oh, it's really crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So being indigenous, it depends. There are people that that's just how they are. Like they can't go out of that their zone. They have to remain like that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. But you can also be indigenous in a way that you can sell internationally. Yeah, you can collaborate with other artists
Yeah.
and bring like influence. You understand?
Yeah. Sell what you have to
Sell what
them
you have to
and
them and bring in
attract.
theirs as well. Like so, like what it's not just about your dialect anymore,
Yeah.
but it's about the whole song in general. What the other artist is bringing on, so you have to collaborate a lot. And all this kind of stuff it helps. So it's not limiting actually. It's not
Okay.
limiting.
Okay. I I brought this up because I felt if someone like, let's say, Wizkid,
Mm.
Burna Boy, or Davido, like continued, let's say, if they continue, if they were singing, like, let's say, Olamide and Fino,
Mm.
I didn't think if they would get to check someone like Rema and Charlie Poppy. Yeah, sometimes they sing some things that are not like English, but these people majorly use English and pidgin. So they tend to, if you, I have noticed that these people cross the
Yeah.
boundaries of this country like more and easier.
Mm.
Understand? So it got me thinking that maybe if Fino, I'm using him as an example, or someone like Olamide sang more with English, he would have been more or something. Do you think?
I don't think.
Mm.
You know, like music, uh, music doesn't just like the most successful artists in the world are not the best artists in the world. You have to know that. Yes. Sometimes it's just grace.
Yeah.
Mubad, rest in peace, like RIP to him. But like
Yeah.
Mubad, when he was alive, his best song ever was the song he despised the most. That he had to even give it to Rex. Rex put it out in his name. I know, like featuring Mubad. You understand? So it's crazy.
Yeah.
The song, the music, like he thought that would not do anything.
Yeah.
Was his most successful song.
Is that not crazy?
That's really crazy. So you can't totally define this kind of thing in music because grace, like I don't know, like grace, like where grace will find you, you not even know. Have you not heard have you not heard some French songs trending in Nigeria? You understand?
True.
And
This we don't hear, we don't
yeah,
understand.
you don't even understand, but you're just vibing to it. So the world is like, especially with social media and like the internet, like the world is like it's a global village where everybody is seeing everybody, kind of like if you are able to put yourself out there,
Yeah.
yeah, and you have the grace, like definitely, no matter what you are doing, so.
Okay, that's okay. I think I've gotten the message.
Yeah.
is true. You're right. You're right. If you're talking with an upcoming, and this person is telling you that someone is offering a bigger artist is offering a future or cash, what would you advise that?
A feature or cash.
Yeah, let's say someone like Wizkid,
Mm.
you understand? Tell someone like me now, offer 50 million or a future, or bigger money saved, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What would you advise that person? Adapt,
Honestly, it depends on the person. There are some artists that there are some artists that are not really artists, but they are passerby.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
they're
just
doing it because
singing.
that's the thing they found themselves doing at that moment. So someone like that, you know very well that maybe your passion for music is not strong. Maybe your longevity is not that strong, and you would not want to go that deep into music collect your money and invest it somewhere. I would advise that, yeah. Yes, but
Okay.
if you know what you are going for, you know yourself, you know that music is everything you want. I would really advise to go for the future because a future with someone like that is going to establish you.
Yeah.
If you are that good, it's going to establish you. That's just it. And when you get established, in time you make way
Money
more
will
than that.
come.
Way more than that. Like that's just like.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. But do you actually think a a good future sets an artist? Like there
Yeah.
are artists that have, considering there are artists that have had big futures,
Mm.
like way big future, you
Uh-huh.
understand?
Yeah.
But they're still nowhere to be found in the
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah. I
Do you
mean,
get?
I know this guy. Like, I don't, I will not mention his name, sure, but like, he had a feature with two of the biggest artists from Nigeria, and still, like, if I call his name, you never know.
You see?
Yeah. So it happens like that. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. That's why I say, like, after all these things you are doing, it still depends on your level of grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still depends on your level of grace.
So nothing is actually set on that.
Yeah, nothing's actually certain. You just believe in yourself. I believe like if you believe in what you are doing, it's going to work out for you. Because it's evident for me, like that's how it has been for me. When I started learning music production, I didn't even have a laptop. Is that crazy? Yeah, I didn't have a laptop. I had to like
Wow.
start doing everything one by one. Like we're just managing. I'll borrow a laptop from a friend. So I didn't mean I was thinking too much about whether this will work out
Work
or
or to
not.
not.
Or I didn't mean I was thinking about where I was going so much. How long will it take me to reach here now? And then maybe God shows me that it's going to take 8 years to get to this stage. Yeah,
You
like
see?
I say, me,
It is.
I don't have that time. You understand? So music, like music is just that's why I say music is spiritual. It's very, very spiritual. Mm.
Okay. What's your general advice to, you know, young upcoming artists? Because you know it's really hard.
Mm.
I really thank God for you, man.
Mm.
I mean it. I'm so happy and so glad. So, but there are still lots of others struggling, and you know, you can imagine the number of artists. Okay, let me just say, just in UNN, the number of artists in UNN
Yeah,
trying,
yeah, and there are so many good artists in like
and they are good.
if I show you some of the artists that are working in UNN, like you will not believe. There are so many artists that are in UNN, but my advice, Sha, and I'll give this advice using also myself as an example.
Okay.
My advice, first of all, to every artist is to invest all you have. Like I don't mean you should go hungry because you want, but like there are you don't have to be reluctant. Like know your priorities. Know your priorities. If you want something to work for you, you have to invest. There are so many artists that really have the passion, but they will hardly take out their money to do something for themselves.
Put back.
So first of all, to the artists, is that they should invest a lot of time and resources. Yeah, just know your priorities. Invest a lot of time and resources. While for the producers, this is the one I know very well because yeah. First of all, is for every producer to know the time in the day where it works for them. I don't know how to put this,
Okay.
but for me,
Mm.
eh, I get my musical superpowers at midnight. When you know this thing, when you know what works for you, you can be able to like maximize your level of creativity.
Yeah.
Secondly, something else that works for me, and I think it will work for everybody is my mood. I make my best works when I'm happy.
Mm.
So when I am trying to be creative, anything, any conversation, anything that will lead me to not being in a good mood, I avoid it at all costs. I can, like, a lot of people complain about me, like people that are close to me. I don't pick calls, I don't, yeah, but they don't understand that sometimes I don't need this distraction. I finish what I want to do, what I'm supposed to do, then I attend to the people I attend to and all. But those ones are minors, those little lapses you have in communication, or you can fix them.
Yeah, yeah.
But, but because this is what works for me, I have to put my priorities. That's what I said about priorities.
Of course.
Then another thing, like, which is very important as well, is investing in yourself. Like, some people may not know how important this thing is, but it has is what it's been my journey all through. I told you that I started production. I didn't have a laptop.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
good. I'll borrow a laptop from a friend. So I didn't have a source of income.
Ah.
Yeah, I didn't have a source of income. My parents were training me in school, and it was getting a little rough and all. So at that point, that was when my career started. Like, that was where I had to, like, enter into this thing professionally. So it took me. I put in all that I have. First of all, I started by using really cheap equipment. For me to even buy this cheap equipment, you see me when I bought my first mic, I was obsessed with the mic. Very cheap mic. So another thing is that I knew how to package myself. So
Yeah.
always package, even if you're in that state, package very well. A lot of people, when they came to my studio that time, they were like, I like your setup. This speaker, like, I know this speaker was very expensive. I just get like this. But this is Tokumbo.
But they won't know.
They would know.
You
Like,
understand?
so what I did in, like, at that stage was I made my room to have this, like, blue light.
Yeah.
So if you are there, what you are seeing is not. You can never see. I never allow my room to be bright, so you don't know what is happening exactly. You just know that you are in the studio. And
Yeah, and you will feel that studio
yes,
vibe.
yeah. So I use everything I have. If I make some money, I could use 95% of that money to buy an equipment that I need, and stay hungry. That was how like, that was how determined I was.
Wow.
So, and I never stopped upgrading my equipment till now. I would say, like, I'm not enjoying any money I'm making from music still till now. I'm still investing because
That is it.
yeah, I'm trying to get to a certain stage. When I get to that stage, yeah, I can start. If anyone has this kind of mentality, I
Yeah.
believe, like, definitely you will grow.
The zeal and the passion.
Yeah, you will grow. For someone like me in the stage, I could settle down for what I have now and just maintain it, and I'm okay.
Keep enjoying the
Yeah,
level.
but I'm still going for more. Yeah. Then the final thing I have for producers,
Yeah.
for young producers, is not every time, it's not every artist you meet that you think about money. Yeah, you think about money because that's one mistake that some of us make. There are some really good artists out there that will make it out from the trenches. Yes, and it's been the story of my life. So what I do is that when I meet an artist that is really good,
Yeah.
if the person is okay, like, can pay for your sessions, like, yeah, we'll go on, like, and work, and I keep encouraging them. I chat them up, like, check up on them. How is it going? Like,
Yeah.
suggest, like, have this relationship with them. Make them know that you write for them. Like, you understand, you have very
Yeah.
good relationship. You are friends.
Yes.
Then there are some that are really good but cannot even afford the session. Yeah, if you recognize that someone is that good, and they are serious, like, they have the zeal for it,
Yeah.
support that person with whatever way you can. I'm not saying you should give them free sessions all the time, but any little thing you can do to encourage that person will really be nice. You don't know where that will take that person. And I have to end this with this story.
Okay.
It's the story of me and music. So when we met, things were, like, so rough for him that time. Like, it was difficult, even to afford covers, to record covers for himself.
Damn.
So I was supporting him. I never knew anything would happen, but I was just supporting him the way I could. I recognized his talent, and I
Yes.
said to myself, the day this guy will come to me and say he wants to go prophet, because he was a student and he was taking school really seriously, I would not want to like
Yeah.
influence him to leave what
To
he's doing.
distract.
Yeah, I didn't want to distract him. So, but the when he was ready, he came to me. Oh, it's true. He came to me and he talked to me that he wants to take this thing very seriously, but no money, this and that. I was very, very happy. He had no idea how happy I was because I already had his beat waiting for him. Like I had a beat waiting for him already. But he didn't. No, I just not that I had the beat made already. But I had the idea of
Something that was.
I knew that this was for him. I made the beat, sent it to him, asked him to come up with the song and come and record. So when he made that song opened doors for him. I'm telling you, that's
you literally branded him like, even before he was ready.
He was ready.
Like I mean, even before he came.
Yeah. I was ready for him. Waiting for him. So when he came, so that was why, like I and that guy have a very, very good relationship because when he put out that song, a lot like a song that he did not promote, he just put it online. People were hearing it in Lagos. Yeah, and they were sending videos. We were all shocked. Like from there on, I linked him up with one of my guys that started sponsoring his songs because they could see the potential. Like that guy started sponsoring his songs and started paying for his session. So you see what I'm saying? It's not about giving the person free sessions like all the time. You even discourage the person. Maybe when that person starts saying little money to pay for sessions, they will feel reluctant. They feel like they are too good and they are supposed to be getting favors from producers. So I was able to like assist him in that aspect. He got his sponsor, like he started putting out content. They made everything possible for him to put out his content and all. Now, he didn't reach up to 2 months. Like he didn't get up to 2 months after he was consistently putting up his content. Malian Records contacted him, just like that, in his DM. He didn't have to do anything
straight off.
Yeah,
his DM.
Yeah, that was how he got signed. And you see, so he's signing as well now has opened a lot of doors for me because I'm still his producer up to now. He worked with a lot of producers when he was there. But when he came back and we started working, they recognized that there was this connection.
Yeah.
And that was the spirituality of music that I was talking about. Yeah, even they recognized. So they added to it was a big part of my I'm not calling my own success story yet because I don't think I reached the success.
It's gradual. Every step is
I'm growing. Yeah, and I thank God. I really thank God. Like he has been very, very helpful. Like he brother. No, it's not like he's a brother.
It is.
He's a brother to me. So that's just it. Producers should also learn, like young producers should also learn to invest in artists as well.
I'm so grateful you really poured out, the way it is and everything is a whole lot of experience, you understand? And thank you so much for coming to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay.
Thank you for hosting me.
We have a tradition where you make a toast to, whatever you wish, whatever is forthcoming or whoever, you understand. So I think is that time where you grab your cup and make this toast that we're going to look forward to.
Okay. So I'm going to be making toast to how will I put this now? Just to wish myself good luck for the next phase of my career that I'm entering, because I'm going to be coming out also not just as an artist but an influencer. Yeah, I don't know how
to bigger brand.
Yeah, I just want to build the brand bigger and show my face and all. So giving this toast to them, I'm giving this toast to you as well for hosting me. I feel good. I'm grateful grateful. I'm grateful because there are a lot of things that I have to say, but I've never really got to say them. So yeah, so I'm grateful.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers. Mm. Ah, and we did it.
Yeah.